Hey everyone, Rick here, and folks, we are going to take a look at Pathfinder Battles, Impossible Lands, Accursed Constructs. This is one of my favorite of the new released box sets of figures from WizKids, and perhaps you can tell why. Mostly it's this guy right here, this huge bone construct with the Tyrannosaurus Rex skull fists, the Triceratops on the shoulders. I mean, I would have I basically bought this set just for that guy alone. The clockwork guards are pretty nice as well. Some of these other things I really don't know anything about them, but if this was what I had to pay in order to get this guy here, that is what I've done. All right, so we'll see how wise that was. So again, we have a couple clockwork soldiers. We have Calicane. We have a sword keeper. We also have the fossil golem. Oh, that's its name. Fossil golem. That is so cool. Clockwork spy, clockwork mage, and automaton warrior. So this fossil golem, oh man, I wish they would have released this on its own. I paid $80 MSRP from my friendly local game store to pick this set up. And I'm really only interested in the fossil golem, to be honest. Anyone, if you follow the channel, you know I don't play Pathfinder. I'll probably be using these figures for Dicey Depths, a homebrew role-playing tabletop skirmish game hybrid system that I developed, and so these will be NPCs and opponents and player characters when applicable. I picked up another set, one of the other Pathfinder Battles, Impossible Land sets, but I did not pick up all of them, so stay tuned on the channel for the other upload, but I did not pick up all of them because I wasn't too keen on all the figures, so I did pick up this one though, and I'm very excited for that fossil golem. Alright, so again, I don't play Pathfinder, so forgive me if I got any of the names wrong or anything, but let's start with this guy. Very interesting, and where I was going with that was I'm more of a sword and sorcery fan, so all this clockwork stuff really doesn't fit in too much, but we'll see. We may be able to find a place for it, but this guy's pretty cool. Who is this anyway? This is the Calicane. I don't know if that's his name or what he is, but very interesting figure, very large figure. He's holding a couple swords there. He's got 6 arms, which we noticed in another one of our sets. Some other guy had 6 arms. Sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of the Pathfinder figures just because they do seem a little bit more cartoony for whatever reason. Like they're goblins. Oh, there's some of these I'm going to have to twist the tie on the back. Let me go ahead and do that and we'll be back. All right, we got that out of the way. Let's just go ahead and take a look at this guy. Get this done because we all know we love this guy. Well, at least I do. Can we see the name on the back there? Kind of. Fossil Golem. And look at this. Oh my gosh. This guy is so freaking cool. This is so freaking cool. I absolutely am in love with the fossil golem. I saw another video unboxing where someone was actually able to stick a little figure there. Maybe one of the ones that have like a half-size base. Like if you had a little tiny gnome necromancer or something that could just perch themselves inside the rib cage and use it like as a like a mech kind of thing. Control the construct from within, surrounded by the protection of the rib cage, but otherwise this is just freaking fantastic. One of my favorite figures. It's right up there with that crazy tree looking thing that we unboxed from Pathfinder Battles before. Well, so that's kind of ironic, right? Like, I'm a huge prepainted figure fan, and most of the figures are from the D&D Dungeons & Dragons line of WizKids figures, but some of the Pathfinder Battles figures are among my absolute favorites. So this is a sword keeper. This one looks pretty cool-ish. Again, I'm not a big fan of the kind of construct thing, like the metal limbs and stuff. If it was like a stone golem by itself, maybe with these energy swords, that may fit in okay, but some of the hydraulics and the metal components, I don't know, maybe. Everything has a chance. Now this guy, I have to we'll look at both of these at the same time, because these are those clockwork guards, clockwork soldiers. One of the things is this guy's halberd is a little misshapen, but nothing that the hot and cold water situation can't fix. These two look really cool, though. There's almost nothing about them that says, come on, why is my focus so wacky right now? That says clockwork. They could just be very thin. So yeah, I absolutely love these guys as well. They made shelling out $80 for my fossil golem a little bit easier to handle. But we're not done. We still have a few more figures here, because how many's in this thing? There's 8 figures in this pack as well. So it's basically $10 a figure. Automaton Warrior. This just looks like a future cyber soldier. I mean, this guy looks insane. Very, very cool looking figure. Overall, if that's your jam. This was the Clockwork Mage, I believe it was. Yep. So another very interesting. I always love that they do like the translucent, colorful parts on these figures these days. But another very cool looking figure. And then last but not least is this Clockwork Spy. I can see a lot of people getting a lot of use out of this little guy. And so when you compare the size, the Clockwork Spy to the Fossil Golem, you can see just how big that is. Or even just a regular sized figure, which of course is, there we go. You can see just how big that guy is. That is so fantastic. Absolutely love it. So that, folks, was our unboxing of what else but the Pathfinder Battles Impossible Lands Accursed Constructs box set. 8 figures, many of which are these clockwork situations, but I mean, the Fossil Golem is where it's at. All right, folks, that'll do it. Thank you all so much for watching. I do truly appreciate it, and until next time.